Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. In this video, as you can see, I made a bit of an eBay purchase, a find, the other day. It arrived this week. Excited to share it with you. I already know what it is. The only thing is I haven't opened it up all the way and inspected it and tested it out. That's what we're going to do today. So stick around and we'll check it out together. Now this currently will be my third eBay purchase of, not gonna hide it, of an air gun. One of the first being the Walther PPKS, and then I also purchased the Webley and Scott Stingray 2, which is basically just a Hudson model. But anyways, so far I've been 2 for 2 out of quality and getting items that actually worked. The Walther PPKS held CO2 right away, and it shoots well, and it's still shooting well to this day. Matter of fact, I might get it out here in another day or two and just check it out again and make sure all is well. So I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and get this opened up and we'll find out what it is. However, I already know what it is, so I guess you'll find out what it is. Again, I have opened the box, but just a quick little, it was packaged really well from the seller and the shipper, so I'm really impressed with that. And as we open it up here, it has nice packaging, nice bubble wrap. We'll pull out the first item. I got as far as this when I originally opened it. So, and then we threw in a little extra here, pack of Crosspin CO2 cartridges, 12 gram. Just my shipping labels, receipts in there. So, I'm not sure if this is the pack that he tested it out in, but find my knife here. The seller did say that it does hold CO2, but we'll find out. As you can see, it is a CO2 pistol. It wouldn't be a rifle because it's small packaging, but I don't know, maybe this is the pack of cartridges that he used to test one out in. But he even wrapped that pretty good in the bubble wrap. So kudos to them. Yep, so I got a pack of 4. So I'll just set those aside. And good packaging. I believe he got this set from an estate sale. So it's actually an air gun that I've kind of wanted for a long time. I didn't purchase one when they were available years ago. However, just price was right, and then I decided to buy it. So nice thing is it's an original box. Gamo PT-80, CO2 powered pellet pistol. Bit of a Beretta replica. I would say maybe more of a Taurus style replica, being that it is a Gamo product. Looks like the original stickers on there. Big 5. What, $69.99 was the original price. Has the is a 7-round magazine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-round magazine. It is .177 caliber. I have never held one of these. I've never had one in person. So this is the first. Again, this years ago. This is something that I originally wanted. Here's the original price. Well, it says big 5, and then $89.99 down here, and then it must have been marked down. Just seeing if it had any type of musty mildew smell. The original, when I got that PPKS, it kind of had a bit of a musty storage smell, but it's in perfect condition. So we'll just go ahead and test, check this one out as well. So just I'll be opening this up for the first time. Now, according to the box here, this was actually made in Spain. We'll focus here. Might need to clean off my lens. But yeah, it says it's made in Spain. It's a Gamo PT-80. So just yeah, many years. Many years ago, I saw these online or in the catalog that I got, and I was always interested in one, but I never bought one. Fast forward years and years later, one popped up on eBay. There's a few more. I paid. To be honest with you, I paid just a little over $40 for this. So we'll open it up. We'll check it out. We'll slap a CO2 cartridge in it, and we'll see if it holds CO2. Did I get a good find, or did I buy a $40 paperweight? We will find out. Stay tuned. Now, just according here to the top of the box, again, 8-shot semi-automatic, velocity of up to 410 feet per second, or 125 meters per second. Get about 80 shots per CO2 cartridge, adjustable rear sight, single and double action, and again, .177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter. Now, I'm actually very excited to open this up. I've been wanting to get into it when I got it, but I'm like, let me hold out and just kind of do it with my viewers, and just so we can enjoy it together. But here it is. Feels like the frame here, the lower is, I don't know, that's metal or plastic. Feels like metal. Top is metal. That's a polymer. It's got to be a metal. Feels like it. Trigger guard feels like plastic though. That's definitely plastic. I believe this is plastic, the lower. Safety. Still has the sticker on it. I guess that'd be the quality control sticker right here. Let me pan out a little bit more. There we go. Sorry about that. A little bit of a serial number there. Just pretty much the only white lettering is the Gamo, the PT-80, and then of course the serial number. Let me set that aside there. See what's all up in the box here. Got 2 magazines. Probably one inside of it. Let's take a look real quick. I believe you open these by this lever here. Again, I've never had one of these before, so this is all new to me. There we go. Just pops up like that. Looks to be in excellent condition. But there is no magazine in it, so I have two magazines. No, 3. There's another one in there. No, that's just a. There it is. Okay, yeah, it is 3 magazines. Okay. And a little wrench there for probably the rear sight, which is adjustable. White dots. I believe this has a rifle barrel. Yes, it does have a rifle barrel. Similar to your Umarex, like the CP-88, and then your Beretta 92 FS. I have both of those. And the Umarex models where the front just slides out, and when you hit the release here, this one here just kind of pops up, just like that. But it does very clean, very excellent condition. Safety is just on one side. It's not ambidextrous. I'll probably take that off. Surprised that's still on there. But is that the quality control? This thing will zoom. Let me see. Can I zoom in anymore? What's it say? Gamo 11. I like the grips. Not a lot of rattle. It's nice. I mean, just looks virtually brand new. Just has a twist tab. It's hidden pretty well. It sags. Not a big deal. I don't know if that was spring loaded at one time, but no biggie. Oh, okay. How to... Is that a real ejector there? Doesn't look like it. Probably just pop one of these off. Happy to see there's no CO2 cartridge left in it. It's a little dry. Probably could use some oil in there. We'll go ahead and do that. Oil it up a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll just do that now. Let it sit a little bit. Drop a couple. Tell you what, we'll just use some silicone oil. Drop some in there. Just kind of let the seal get a little just kind of there, a couple drops. So that kind of sit on the seal for a little while. I don't know about the internals. There's an O-ring there. Tell you what, I'll put a little bit on there. Let's see, there's the O-ring. Put some silicone oil on that. I like it. I mean, I liked it when I originally saw one of these. I definitely wanted one. Yeah, it's definitely metal. I assume it's probably, sounds like it's aluminum. Yeah, that's definitely plastic. Trigger's plastic. It's nice plastic though. Oh, does this say made in Spain anywhere? Yeah, right here, made in Spain. Nice. Really nice quality. There's the magazine, has your little index and teeth on the back there. I assume you just load it this way. Could be that way. Let's see, trying to see where the gears are for this. Must be on that side. It won't fit this way, so it goes this way like that. Interesting to see how this index is, because it has a bigger hole in the front and then it's not as big in the back there, so that must be where the O-ring sits up against. Cool. No CO2, no BB. So let me put this back on. Oop. A little silicone oil on my finger there, make it a little slippery. Let's see, is there a little, okay, there's a little notch there. You gotta get that in. This little piece here. Looks like you got to get up on, okay, and get up underneath the little fake slide release or catch there and snap it back into place. Save, shoot. Again, double, or single, and then double. Now this doesn't act as a decock. No, it doesn't. Okay. Definitely get a trigger weight. See what kind of weight this trigger has. But very nice. Compact. It's not very big. It's not too heavy. Probably get a weight of the whole pistol as well. But I like it. I'm excited. Very cool. White dots on the rear and front. These holes are for. Don't know if you can mount optics on this. Not sure. Non-blowback, of course. It's just a repeater. But it's very nice. It has the cartridge ejector kind of cast into the slide here. Very nice. I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of a mixture between a, I don't know, almost a Sig, Beretta, and Taurus. I mean, it's got a pretty thick grip on it, but very nice. So tell you what, let's see if we can load up a CO2 cartridge and see if it holds gas. Now I was taking a second look at these magazines. One thing I like about these, look how thick they are. So they should accept longer pellets. A lot longer pellets than the Umarex, my Umarex CP-80 and the Beretta 92 FS one I have in like nickel, because these are far thicker. So definitely be able to shoot longer pellets in this with the Gamo PT-80. So very cool. I'm excited. Now, besides the magazine and gun that is included in the box, of course you have the owner's manual, handbook. And then the Gamo USA warranty activation card. However, I don't think that'd probably be valid anymore. But that's pretty much all you get in the box. I'm happy I got it in an original box. An original, just that just gives you that, just that place to keep it in, and just kind of keep it up on a shelf or wherever you store them kind of nicely. It's just, I like having a nice illustrated. I mean, it doesn't have to be illustrated, just the original packaging that it came in, just in my opinion, ups the resale value if you want to resell it, but it also gives you a nice place to store it. That's pretty cool that the box had the two different prices on it. So it did come from California. Again, the seller, I guess, got it from an estate sale. So Big 5, wherever that is. But yeah, I'm really excited. But I'll probably try to get that little yellow sticker off. Maybe not. Maybe just leave it on. It might wear off in time, but yeah, very cool. So I don't know. Should I use a CO, one of the Craftsman ones, or should I use an Umarex? What should I do? I'll tell you what. I'll use a Craftsman. That way, I won't waste a Umarex brand in case it doesn't want to seal. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, I did get the sticker off. Left a little bit on there, but I'll just use some either Dawn dish soap, or I don't have any Goo Gone, but usually a little bit of dish soap will help kind of get that off. But it's not real bad. Might just wear off in time. Just the problem is with that little bit of sticky, you might collect lint and hair and dust. But tell you what, let's see if it will hold CO2. I mean, the seller said it does, so I mean, it looks really, it is in pristine shape. I mean, this is like mint condition. I'm wondering if it even has been shot. You just pop off the grip, and you bring this tab down. Just put a drop of silicone oil. Probably don't need to since I dropped some in there, but we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay, this is a Craftsman CO2 cartridge. That way, again, if it leaks, I'm not going to be wasting a Umarex brand. They're a bit more premium. So here we go. Again, did I buy a $40 I mean, with shipping and my tax and everything, I paid $60 for it, but the pistol itself, air pistol itself, just a little bit over $40. So let's see if I got a $40 paperweight or an actual working CO2 gas holding air pistol. All right, here we go. Oh, heard. Probably didn't hear it, but I heard a little. There he is. I heard a little bubbling hiss. So maybe because of that silicone oil in there created a better seal. But I heard it. Yeah, I could hear it just a little bit. So, hey, 3 for 3. So, second CO2 air pistol that I bought from eBay holds CO2 gas. And of course, the spring piston Webley Stingray 2 that I got shoots good. I get a little bit of a. I gotta tighten it a little bit more. I can hear it leaking a little bit. There, I just needed to tighten it a little bit more. That's all. We're good. Just didn't have it all the way tight. There we go. Could hear a little bit of a bubbling, but it stopped. Oh, I'm excited. So what, should we load up some pellets and see what kind of velocity we get? What do I got down here? Try some hobbies. Got RWS Hobby. I don't have anything in Gamo in 177, but we got some RWS Hobby we can try. We'll try those, 7 grain. Let me grab a magazine here. So that goes this way. So you got to load from the back. Actually, there's a pellet still in there. So maybe he did shoot it. I don't know what he has in there. Looks like the skirt's bent. See if I can push that out of there. There's that wooden dowel that I have. Here it is. Let's see if you can push that out. Almost looks like it's pointed. A pellet of some kind. Probably maybe a Gamo pointed pellet. You see it? Not sure what that is. So let's load up some hobbies. Again, it's an 8-round rotary magazine. So I guess you would load this from the back to the front. These are just a flat nose pellet. I can still hear a little bubbly in there, so I don't know. There, it went away. Probably being basically brand new, probably just need to tighten it a little bit more. There. Just hear it just a little bit more. There. All right. Tell you what, we'll move over to the table. I'll set up the chronograph and we'll just see what kind of velocities we're getting with this thing. All right, I'll move over here to the table with the chronograph set to feet per second. Got the Gamo PT-80, 0.177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter CO2 powered pellet repeater. 8-shot rotary magazine loaded with 7 grain RWS hobbies. I'll load it up. Close. Safety is on. Safety is off. and we will shoot these in single action. So very first shot with the Gamo PT-80. Nothing. Oh, it's because I have it on safe. That's why. Fire is up. Try that again. 371. 369. 364. Let me just listen for any hisses. Nope, seems to be doing okay. 369. 359. Thinking that 410 is probably with lightweight lead-free pellets. 358. 347. 344. I think that might have been the last shot. That was the last shot. Drop it on safe. Can remove the magazine. So start out the high 300s with 7-grain RWS hobby pellets, lead. Still holding CO2. Hear a little bit of a bubbling, but again, I think that might be because of that. I dropped that silicone oil in there, but seems to be okay. Actually, I got my. I might be just hearing my. I got an Ionic Pro sitting next to me, an air purifier. So maybe that's what I hear, kind of bubbling, because it's kind of making the sound as well. But yeah. Tell you what, let me load up 8 alloy pellets, and we'll try those and see if we can get to that 410. Stand by. All right, well, before I jump to the lead-free, let me try these RWS Super H points. They're 6.9 grains, so they're a bit lighter than the hobby. So we'll try these first, and then we'll go to the lead-free. Heck, tell you what, I'll do these in double action. See how these do. So, all right, shoot is up. So you can see the red dot there. All right. So this will be shots 9 through 16. 367. 1 did not read. 354. 348. 342. 1 did not read. 336.9. 1 did not read. Must be out. So didn't get into the 400s with those. So let me allow this to warm up a little bit, and we'll try the lead-free Super or H&N Field Target Trophy Green. These are 5.71 grains. So let me let this warm up for a few minutes, and we'll be right back. All right, before I jump into shooting the lead-free pellets, I just want to see what weight this pellet is that was in it. 7.5 grain pellet, so 7.5 grain, probably lead pellet that was in the 1 magazine. All right, so when I was getting my pellets, I noticed I had a bit of a mess here in my pellet bin here. My poly mags, it's like my 22s got emptied out. these Predator poly mags. That's why I like screw-on lids. I mean, these just little press-on lids. Yeah, just this ain't the first time I gotten to mess with the press-on type of lids instead of the screw-ons. So if you're listening, JSB, I think that's who makes these Predator poly mags. Whoever makes them, can we please get some screw-on lids, please? Thank you. All right, PT-80's been warming up for a bit. Switching to the H&N Field Target Trophy Green 5.71 lead-free. 8 rounds. Now I have lubricated these with some silicone oil. Just put a few drops in the tin, kind of mixed them around a little bit. I'll shoot these in single action. .413.5, so got over the 410. .406.2. .393.8. Dropping a bit, probably due to cool down. Plus, this is third magazine off the same CO2 cartridge. .385.8. .381.9. We'll do a couple in double action. .371.2. .366.2. I think that was the last shot. Yep, that was the last shot. Well, got over to the 400. Well, I still got some CO2 in it. I'm gonna leave the magazine in it because I want to get the weight with the rotating of the magazine of the trigger. I'm gonna use my Wheeler trigger gauge here. All right, now this Wheeler trigger gauge, pretty handy, a little tool to have. So what I'll do is I'll get 3 in double and 3 in single. There's CO2, the magazine is in, but it is empty because it does rotate the magazine as you pull the trigger. So we'll do 3 double, 3 single. So we'll start in double. Get that in there. A whole lot of room there. Got that long trigger blade. All right, first one. 4 pounds, 11.4. Save that. All right, number 2. 5 pounds, 9.3. That was a bit heavier. All right, one more. That was 4 pounds, 8.9 ounces. So high of 5 pounds, 9.3, and then what, a low of 4 pounds, 8.9. All right, let's try single action. £3 pounds, 10.0. That's nearly half the weight. That was down to 2 pounds, 12.1. Number 3. 2 pounds, 13.8. So the highest was 3 pounds, 10.0, and the lowest was 2 pounds, 12.1. Not too bad. Double action is definitely twice as heavy as a single. Again, it does rotate the magazine. So, very handy tool to have. Well, thanks for hanging out with me for the unboxing and unveiling of my most recent eBay purchase. That turned out to be a in good working order eBay purchase. So I'm 3 for 3. Yeah, thank you all for just kind of hanging out with me and checking everything out. It held the CO2. It shot okay. We did hit the claim velocity of 400 and went over the 410. And that was with lead-free pellets. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that barrel some. Still has CO2. Again, it's been sitting in there. Again, when I first installed it, it was fine, and I started to hear some little bubbles here and there, but I can hear it just a little bit. I don't know if that's just a silicone, but it's holding CO2. Okay, again, it's empty. Matter of fact, I'll take the magazine out. Just see if there's any CO2 gas left in it. Only thing over here is a stack of old rags and cloth, but it is empty. But it still has CO2 in it, so it's holding CO2 just fine. Shoots just fine, indexes just fine. So pretty cool. The made in Spain Gamo PT-80. Just a bit of a older classic that I found on eBay. I believe there's a few more. Again, I only paid a little over $40 for it. You know, over $60 with shipping and taxes and everything, but I'm happy with it. I forget what these originally retailed for. I think right around $80. I mean, on the box here, $89.99, and then looks like they dropped it down to $69.99. This looks like it's from a retail store, but I'm happy with it. I don't think I paid too much, so it's pretty cool. Anyhow, thanks again for hanging out with me and checking it out. Tell you what, we'll maybe the next video once I get the barrel clean, we'll do some accuracy testing with it and see how well it does. Again, rifle barrel. Rear sight is adjustable. It does have the white dots front and back, and yeah, I'm excited. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.